Hey, all my favorite people. How is all my angels doing this lovely evening? Sorry, it's been a minute since I've been here, but let me do you an update real quick. Went to the urologist. Hubby took me, and I have to have surgery on my bladder, and they're going to dilate my bladder, and then they're going to put something in my urethra. I don't know what it is. They gave me two different options. One to put a mesh thing up there that would take me 6 weeks to get over, or to put something in my urethra that would take me a week to get over. I don't know which one, but we decided with the other one because you know I didn't want to be dealing with all that pain and 6 weeks trying to heal and everything else. So, hopefully you can hear me good. If you can hear me good, please put a one in the chat so that because I did my microphone a little bit different, so I don't have to just sit here with it in my face like this. Um, I have been laying low. I have not seen what has been going on the YouTube streets. I'm sorry about that. However, I have been seeing what's been going on with the Diddy situation and everything else. I have been, we've got a lot of things to go over for that, and we got some new Wade Wilson calls. Nice to see you, Fugitive, Navy Wife, SDA, Ryan, Bids. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Hope you're doing well, Bids. Sorry I haven't been at your lives, honey, but I've been under the weather. So I will be having surgery soon. It will be an outpatient surgery. And then October the 10th, I will be going to get an ultrasound done on my gallbladder, and we'll find out if my gallbladder is good or not. And then after that, we got two more tests we're going to do. But good job on my kidneys. Okay, so remember in 2015 when the guy shut down my kidneys and my liver, and they were shut down for 5 days, and then he finally took me to the hospital. Thank goodness my kidneys look amazing. They look amazing. I'm so happy. Uh, the doctors couldn't believe how they actually look like they were never damaged. My liver looks like it was never damaged. God is just so amazing. Like he just rebuilt everything for me. Sorry, I do have a cough. I've been trying to get a sore throat and stuff like that. I do apologize for that. And thank you so much, Bids. I really appreciate all of everybody who cares about me and who actually, says that they're thinking about me or they're putting me in their prayers. And Ryan went live. Well, I didn't know that you went live. You had 5 viewers. Well, that's good. 5 viewers is really good, Brian. That's actually really good, honestly. It takes a while to build up, your live stream and stuff like that. You gotta kind of go live all the time. Like that's why a lot of people's not here with me because I don't go live a lot. It's a hit and miss. Like I try Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but today I had to, go live since I didn't go live yesterday. But I didn't go live yesterday because I was at the doctor's and all of that. And by the time I got home, I just I just didn't feel like going live. You texted me in Discord and Messenger. Okay. I seen Bubby's hair. It looks beautiful. It looks so cute. I hope that he loves it. I bet it's a lot better for him. Hey the Liberators, how are you doing? Nice to see you. And so I want first of all, every time I play something, I always get in trouble. I swear I'm the one always in trouble. But I want to play something that back a couple of years ago, somebody came out and they were talking about this Diddy stuff. And, I've been talking about this Diddy stuff for years upon years, but, he was so guarded and everything that you really just couldn't talk about him at all. That was a hush, hush, quiet, quiet situation. But I do want to bring it to everybody's attention of a girl that came out, has now lost her home. Her foster mother's been on the run with her for quite some time, and she was present at those Diddy parties, but as a youngster. Okay, let's just say as a youngster. Okay, the whole thing that people are forgetting is that they're running around saying, "Oh, he slept with Meek Mills. He slept with this guy. He slept with that guy. He slept with this girl. He slept with this girl. They're forgetting that after 1 in the morning, that's when the busload of children come in. Okay. And it's not just for, their entertainment. It's SRA. And if you know what SRA is, then you'll understand what I'm saying. Um, why do you think Kim wrote in her book and said what they did to her when she was 9 months pregnant each time? It's a ritual. It's a ritual. The orgies are rituals. Okay. And it's not just Diddy. Go to every celebrity that's got money and you're going to find the same thing. They're all in it. They're all in it. Every one of them. Be our guest. Nice to see you. Hope everything's good for you. But they're all in it. It's just what it is. And if people don't want to see the big actual elephant in the room and they want to feel sorry for all these fucking grown ass men and grown ass women, well, then something's wrong with you. Okay. Because it's not even about that shit. Okay. It's about what they do in those tunnels where they have only 35 seats. You see what I'm saying? Uh, the fucking baby oil is not baby oil. Okay. It, remember when Jonathan Odie came out and said that the liquid coca was being put in the Ciroc bottles. Well, then when they did away with Diddy because Diddy wanted to become a partner with them, he wanted to become part owner. They said, hell no. So Diddy sued them. Okay. Once Diddy sued them, he bit the hand that fed him. But then he went to another pharmaceutical place, which is Johnson and Johnson. Johnson and Johnson has only investors, but the one that owns $3.2 million was at Diddy's parties. Therefore, it's a pharmaceutical company. Very easy to put, drugs and stuff like that in containers. That wasn't baby oil. Okay, that was not baby oil. Okay, just saying that was not baby oil. Um, Matter of fact, it was probably a shipment getting ready to go the hell out. And the FBI got there before, it could get out. I see all the rest of you in chat. So I'm going to play this. I'm not going to stop it. I'm going to let you all hear it. A lot of you might remember this, but she came back. She talked about it. So let's remember this is not about grown ass adults. Okay. This is not about just Cassie getting her head beat off. This is about younger. This is about younger. Okay. Just keep that in mind. It's younger. All right. So hopefully you can hear this.
Hey.
Hard to hear.
Hey, guys. Yes, thank you. Screen recording, thank you so much. Yes, please. Um, this won't be long because we're on our way to tie up some loose ends with some stuff before we have to move again. So, this won't be long. So, thank you for screen recording. Um, my mama's right here. Say hi. Hey. The twin, everything. Y'all know. Um, hi. Um, my name is Allison Leilani Carter. Um, I'm going to turn the comments off for a second, so I could get this out. And already I am slightly sweating. Hold on, because I just want to get this out quickly because I got a lot to do. So I'm just gonna turn the comments off and I'll turn them back on, and we'll be live again. We gotta do this fast. So hold on. Just need everybody to stay with me, okay? So if you can heart me over here, if you can still see me, I'd appreciate it. So I know you're still with me and you didn't cut out and I'm not being shadow banned because my accounts are shaking, okay? So, hi. My name is Allison Carter. My mom's name is Shelly Carter. Um, In 2021, we did a live interview with Maria Z. We went viral in 2020. Um, Today is September
23rd.
23rd.
Yes.
23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, September 23rd, 2024. Um, in 2020, I went viral and we lost our home. Um, we lost our animals. We lost everything. I am a dance teacher. I was working as a choreographer, an after school teacher, a volunteer for doing hair at foster care agencies for free. I was starting to turn around and try to feed the homeless and go back to where I come from, packing backpacks and things for children. Um, I don't need everybody to love me. I don't need everybody to like me. To each its own, right? I have been screaming underwater since I was 3 months old. I went into foster care at 13, 14. I we tried to do a case against Riverside County Child Protective Services because Riverside County, do you hear me? Riverside County Child Protective Services was involved in my trafficking. Can y'all still hear me? Can you just cool? Thank you. So Facebook, you good? Can y'all hear me? Hi. Yes, you hi. Can you hear me? Cool. Thank you. Um, I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested. And I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P. Diddy. All right? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right now as we speak and the ones who suffered through all this bullshit. I decided to stop for a second and do some projects with some with projects all around because we just said, you know what? This is our life. It's not changing. We stopped somewhere and I've been hiding. My mom and I have been hiding. We've had our head down. We've tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can. And now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending. We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left at a certain time, yet you knew children were there. You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak offs, they were satanic ritual orgies.
Say it again, girl. Say it again.
Get it straight.
That's
It
right.
wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party. And one of those children were me. Now, those who are trying to come at us now, talking like, oh, well, now the Diddy's out, now that you can talk. For why? Because we tried to have a case with Child Protective Services. We gave them 8 months worth of evidence. 8 months worth of evidence. That didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
They take your information to see what you have.
They're taking
and then
inventory.
they shut it down. They're taking inventory. So don't trust them.
They're right.
Don't trust the feds. Don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all. You're all guilty. You're all corrupt. Any attorney that's taking money to defend Diddy, you're nasty and vile.
That's blood money.
That's blood money.
That's all blood money. You do know that, right? Whether you take money from him to shut up, whether you take money from him for period, that's blood money. I don't want anybody's money. not even Lassane. And let me make something very clear. Even though it runs in my family, you can't fake your death. That shit is expensive. We don't have that money. We don't have the military involvement. We are not working with white hats. We are working with everyday people who can come out and do something when they can, who can come out and say, I can be security when I can, who can come and cover us when they can. But that's not all the time. Right now, we by ourselves. We can call on some angels. Yes. These are everyday people. They're not white hats. Get it straight. There's no witness protection program because how well is the Secret Service doing protecting your former president? They not even doing their damn job. Even the photographer can get the shot, and including the people that can get the shot. Let's be real. Don't do the Lassane bullshit. Don't do that either. You want to know why? Because that all circles back to the military. That all circles back to fake arrest. That all circles back to lies. And not everybody can fake their death. Even though some of y'all are sitting pretty trying to make the excuse of, oh, well, they were so evil. I was just trying to be undercover. No, bullshit. My face is out there. You little punk. My face is out there. You pussy.
No, and I see a lot of you people out there like, oh, they faked their death and they're gonna come back.
No.
That's
No.
bullshit.
No.
Joan Rivers, you were up there partying with Michelle Manshell. Lassane, you were doing some dirty, vile shit. All of you. So any of these people that they're gonna try to revive and prop up, bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there was children there. But we're still not talking about the kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids? Everybody's demanding something from the victims. Why aren't you demanding it from the news? You know he's about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids? Huh?
Where'd that supply chain come from?
Do you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who? $65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who? Trafficking over the border was for who? Child Protective Services is your supplier. Is anybody going to talk about that? The immigrants that are coming across the border, that all those kids that they were just scooping up out of boats and out of the water, they're now coming in and they're throwing them right into the system. Aurora, Colorado, Springfield, Ohio. Where do you think all those kids are going?
Straight to the SRA.
This ain't about an election anymore. Y'all know that, right? The election is canceled. Because everybody that you love, you don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty is about to show you who they really are. I've been screaming for years. So now, if you see me over here trying to live a normal life and tying up loose ends as justice, mind your fucking business. Or don't. Or don't.
No, she don't care anymore. She's on the run.
We were followed the night that Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I have to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey.
Usher.
Are you running? You know what a part of me feels like? You know what? Good, run. Because then you get to see how it feels to have to jump and throw everything that you give a damn about away for 2 seconds Get a moment of peace for not a damn moment. Not a moment of peace. You take it and you run with it because you're happy about the peace. But then you see how it feels when they get shaky. You see how it feels when the world is a little quiet, like, oh, my superstar, my idol. What about the victims? Our PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did. But it's only talked about when it's trending. We got legal evidence to drop. I just don't know what's the point. Yeah.
Oh, I
I was at
know.
a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors. But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021, 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. We went and made sure there were sworn documents. We have them. When we went to Colorado for the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure we already had because we knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long. I'm just shocked we're finally seeing the day. So thank you so much for listening.
I also want to say something. She's the one that went in the courtroom as soon as, this president that we have right now. She's the one that went in the courtroom and said that she was not going to lie on a witness stand, that was not Joe Biden. She's the one. She was one of the witnesses that had to say that was not Joe Biden who did that to her.
We got to go and tie up some things, and then we'll be back. But we got to move because we don't want to be sitting ducks. Not that that does anything. It just disturbs our peace one more time, and it's bullshit. I'm not the only one. There are too many victims. Victims that you don't even know their name. Victims that you'll never hear their laugh. Victims that you'll never know who the hell they were because everybody was so busy bouncing to their music. Didn't I tell you? Music is a diary. Are you now figuring that out? If you're listening, it's one thing when you hear it and you feel it. When you feel it, you can actually hear it. When you hear it, you can actually feel it. Do you understand that their music is their diary? All these rappers, they're telling you what they did. The music, it's telling you what they did. The comedy and the art is a reflection of life. I got a reflection of life for you. And not that I did. Who to give it to, I don't know. And if you're trying to come towards me right now thinking that, hey, maybe she'll testify against what?
I don't trust none of y'all.
Testify against who? Testify against the same corrupt justice system that's not doing a damn thing for anybody?
Let's be clear. You federal prosecutors, you have video surveillance from Diddy's house from 2008. Look in that 2008, 2010 span, you'll find her video there. You want to send it over? She'll say, yeah, that's me. Then you can do what you can do, but otherwise we're not messing with you. I don't trust none of y'all. I see what you did to Trump. A lot.
I see what you do to everybody. Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Ask me if you've ever gotten a fair trial for any damn thing. Is there justice for you? No. Ask me why I'm going by justice right now. Because I understand that. I get it. My bones will never be the same. My heart will never be the same. My soul will never be the same, but I'm still sitting here. So I'll still continue to try to do what I can do.
This is Allie.
To be a voice for my friends that are no longer here and for the kids who don't have a voice right now while everybody is too busy running towards the adults.
That's what I'm sick of.
Running to comfort grown-ass men that you know are wrong. Everybody, no, not that black man. No, that can't be true. No, he can't be having satanic rituals. No, there's no way. Yeah, there is. And now you see. So now what you gonna do about it? Still, here we are with everybody. I want evidence. I want evidence. You got it. Now what you gonna do?
Those parties involve children. The media is making it sound
They
like
don't
it was
just involve
adults.
children. They involve animals. The adults who are swearing up and down, I left at 1:00 in the morning.
You shouldn't have been there in the first place.
You
You're
shouldn't have been there.
disgusting.
And on top of that, if you knew that there were children coming in after a certain hour, why the hell didn't you say anything until right now?
Coward.
All these people, I knew he was crazy. So you guilty. I told you everybody guilty. You're guilty. Get that shit straight. I don't care who it is that's saying, I left at 1:00 in the morning. Because why? Because why? You covered your ass.
Denzel, you a damn liar. Lecrae, you a damn liar.
And now we're gonna delete like tweets like that's gonna help anybody? No, we cannot run to another country. No, we cannot fake our own death. No, there's nothing we can do but continue to keep on kicking. And at this point, you better make sure that if you go to do something to me or my mama, we've already made that talk.
Don't miss.
Right here. Okay? Because I'm tired of being your puppet. So we'll post what we need to post soon. We'll be back soon.
You people that are listening, that are angry right now at the things that have gone on to the children, you guys need to rise up, and you need to start demanding that all these depositions and information gathering, that needs to be made public. They need to stop hiding that behind closed doors.
Demand the media. Demand from the media. Because why are we doing another Epstein? Why are we doing another Epstein? You know damn well Diddy didn't kill himself. Let's just do that now. We know that. Okay, everybody's clear? Yeah, we know Diddy didn't kill himself.
You need to hold everybody's feet to the fire, and this stuff needs to be transparent. It needs to be seen. There needs to be nothing going on behind closed doors. It needs to be made public.
It's been enough of closed doors. It's been enough. It's been enough since I was even a thought of. It's been enough since I was 3 months old. It's been enough before me. It's been enough after me. It's been enough of the bullshit lies in the closed doors. It's been a fucking enough. Child Protective Services, you next. Where are they getting these supplies, kids? Ask them. I'm sick of covering for everybody. Kill me. I dare you. You tried all my life, and I'm still sitting here. That right there proves who my God is. So you can continue, because at least I know where I'm going. And when I get there, I can talk to my friends. Really can. I got a bone to pick with Jesus, but I got to talk to him. It's fine. It's fine. And yes, my pinky's broken. For those who keep circulating this picture of this girl with a broken pinky, yeah, my pinky's broken. It was broken at 12 years old when I tried to fight back, and that didn't work. So there's a lot of parts of my body that pops and locks and shit because a lot of people started tying me up, and I'm really small. If you've ever met me, I'm really, really small. So people used to use me a lot for baby jobs. So people used to use me a lot for party favors. That party favor that I was on the table, I wore wigs too. So if you want to turn those videos around, I have a wig on for some of those. But yeah, my pinky's broken, and so is my toe pinky. There's a reason for that.
If you're a truther, you need to look up party favor effect as it relates to Diddy's freak offs.
This is not just one problem. This is decades worth of an issue. You know that, right? Decades. He's one of millions. The party's just been going for forever, and everybody just got there. Hello, and thank you. For those who are like, I've been sitting with you this whole time and I believe you, thank you. You have no idea how much y'all mean to us. There ain't no money there's no price that anybody could put on that to say unconditionally, I believed you since the beginning. Thank you. Because that shit has been my whole entire life. That's all. I don't need any money. I want to go to school. I really want to go to school. It's not even about graduating. It's about the fact that it's the principle of the thing. I can say I did it because all my life I've been illiterate and I've just been a sex slave and I can do all that. No, I could go to school. I could be a grown ass woman and I am a woman of my word. I'm a choreographer and I love kids even though I can't have kids. So if you have met me in this time, I thank you for spending the time that you have with me. Because now that you see all this stuff on Twitter and now that you see all this stuff on social media, you've met the real me. You've spent time with the real me. You know that I would do anything to keep a child safe. You know that I would do anything to have some peace. So if you have met me in this time under the name of justice, you now have gotten to know me. So whatever you see on social media, thank you for making that decision to say, I've seen this and I've seen this. And now you can use your brain to see the truth. So we'll be live soon. And we'll also be dropping an affidavit soon. I don't know what's supposed to come from that. I don't even care. It is what it is. So, all insurance holders on standby, please, because I have a feeling this shit is not going to end.
You know the drill.
We're at the starting line of all kind of bullshit again. Hopefully, it's not going to pause. Hopefully, we're not going to stop. Hopefully, it's not going to be a slap on the wrist and then he kills himself and then he's sitting in the jail cell and everybody goes back to putting their head in the sand. Hopefully, people understand that this is not about an election because the election is canceled because everybody is on the list.
She ain't lying.
Let me tell you something. They make sure in those parties that they have blackmail evidence. So if they go down, they taking everybody down with them. I pray to God that this is the day. I pray to God that this is the time because all the victims deserve some type of justice and it's just a matter of taking accountability and somebody saying, we are fucking sorry that we didn't hear you guys forever ago. There are people who are dead. There are babies who have lost their lives because nobody was listening. And now everybody, I want to listen. You are late. You're fucking late.
All right, so that's pretty much all she has to say on that. And no, I'll have to agree to disagree with L. Kennedy. That I'm sorry, babe. I did my own research the last 10 years, and you wouldn't believe the shit I found. You wouldn't believe the shit I found. And that woman ain't asking for nothing. Did she ask for a cash app? Did she ask for money? Matter of fact, she said it's blood money. It's blood money. Okay. So why do you think all these people are deleting their X accounts, their Instagram accounts, and everything else and saying they were hacked? Why do you think? It's the same reason that I have Chrissy Teigen's Twitter saying she's going to eat 5-year-old cheese pizza and drink, the A word. Okay. Also, whenever they did go through Diddy's house, they found a book of the A word as he's a witch. All right. In the book, which people are saying it's not the book of Kim, but it is. In the book, at the end, when she talks about how everybody had to have sex with her pregnant at 9 months, there's a reason for that. All right. They do a ritual. I can't explain it to you, but they need to feast off the energy of a newborn baby getting ready to be born And so they ravished the woman, meaning there's hundreds of people she had to be with each time that she was 9 months pregnant. Why do you think in her book she said, here I am in the hospital with the man? I wake up to the man who just put me in a body cast. And not only that, but had everybody in the world ravish my body. You know what I'm saying? I've been screaming this for years upon years. I've showed the evidence, but nobody wants to listen to me. I'm the crazy person, right? I'm the crazy person. I'm the person, that's, you know, a conspiracy theorist. But it sure is funny that this conspiracy theorist, a lot of things that I said back then, it's all coming true. The problem with Diddy is Ciroc is a big major company, okay? And he wanted to be an part owner and they told him no. And then when they told him no, they also decided to get rid of him. When they decided to get rid of him, he sued them. Well, let me tell you something. You do not sue Diaglo. You do not sue them, okay? Because then you open the biggest can of worms there is because they own everything. All right. That's when they allowed all of these suits to just keep coming in, hand over fist, hand over fist. Do you think that Diddy's the only one that have raped people? Who who's Diddy's best friend? Who is in all of the pictures with Diddy? Everywhere. I'm talking everywhere. Who threw the parties before the Grammys every year? Who is it? Who threw the parties every year with Diddy? Who was hand in hand? Christy. Bingo. Bingo. Now, did you know that Jay-Z is worth $2.1 billion? Did you know that? You think that's from a singing career? You think that's from what do you think that's from? Yes, bingo. You got that part. But there's some things I can say on here, there's some things I can't. I have to actually go to my Rumble channel to talk about the shit I really want to talk about. And I will get there. I will get there. Um, but it grosses me out because like I've tried to shout at the top of my lungs, and as soon as I did that, what was I called? I was called a child diddler. You know, just because I was trying to wake people up and light your torch to ward off danger, to say, hey, listen, listen, it's not what you think. They're all devil worshippers, okay? And this is all the rituals that they do. And while that happens, well, they're spiking people's strengths. They're making them think at one point they're with a woman, then they end up with a man, then they end up with a child, and then the next thing you know, well, they got all the blackmail on you. Okay? Yeah. But this year, he didn't do the pre-Grammys, did he? It was called off. Who went to London? Who ran to London? Jay-Z. How come Oprah's always untouchable, but she's with Weinstein, she's with Diddy, she's with Jay-Z, she's with the fucking John of God who finally got arrested for trafficking babies? Right. Yeah. I've been saying this for years. Russell Simmons also left the country. But this is the thing. People don't want to listen to what I have to say. They want to focus on the men, the women, and all this shit where the men and women put themselves in those positions. The children, however, did not. Okay. I also want to bring up something else that you guys probably forgot. But in 1999, Diddy says this. Also, when they were setting their rating, the house of Diddy, one of his neighbors drove up and said, yeah, we see buses at 1 o'clock in the morning full of children. Yes, I've heard Shug's interview. And I do know that a lot of people want to unalive Diddy because they'll move on up in the prison world or whatever. People have got to understand this is bigger, but they only allow a certain fall guy. And when they're tired of your mouth and they're tired of you acting like you are their God, that's when they do away with you. That's when they allow everybody to start attacking you. That's where all the lawsuits start coming in. And that's when you're no longer protected. It's not just about gay sex. That's a humiliation ritual. Okay? That's a whole humiliation ritual because the guys are not. They're they're a lot of them are not on the down low, okay? But that is another part of the ritual. Getting you to do things that you would never ever ever do. How come Sean Combs has his own island called Love, just like Epstein? How come when Will Smith and Jada got married, behind them was Epstein Island's fucking little thing? Did you guys know that? Did you know that? Yeah, let me see if I can find it here. Thought it was kind of weird that they were married with it back behind of them. Yeah, I found that kind of weird. See if I even put it on there. Hang on. See if I can find the picture again. And there's so much more going around right now, but it's bigger than what people think. It's bigger. That's called the humiliation ritual, but it's bigger. It's mostly because them high powered individuals who run all these people, this is what they want. This is what they want. I'm going to see if I can find their marriage picture here. Kind of blew me away. I was like, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even look at their damn wedding picture. How, wow. Like, I never looked at it. But I'll find it here. He was trending all day today because Will Smith's birthday today. Who gives a rat's ass? I don't. He should be behind bars just like the rest of them. And I'm telling you, they all should be. It's not just Diddy. But you'll notice they probably won't take down anybody else. It'll just be Diddy. They got to have a fall guy. What was the last one? Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, Epstein, and the one before that. They take those down, like, and then nothing happens. The rest of them keep going. They just keep going. Think that's normal? Let me just see if I can write it. These people know exactly. Oh, here you go. These people know exactly what they're doing. Like, they know. And they know who to throw under the bus. Okay, so Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith on their wedding day in 1997 in front of a temple model from Epstein Island. Anybody find that weird? Anybody find that weird? 1997. Anybody find that weird? Just like Ellen DeGeneres had it on her talk show behind her the whole time that she had a talk show right in front of everybody's face. But these two are married, but these two are not together. Okay. This has been a hoax marriage the whole time because Will Smith can't tell his truth. His truth is he's gay. Bottom line. Yeah, I have. I've tried to wake people up for many years. And it's all in their lyrics too. Go listen to the way that they sing and what they sing about. You know, it's absolutely disgusting. It's Epstein's temple. It's Epstein's model. So they made a whole temple of Epstein's island. Oh, they're married. They're married. They're just not in a marriage. It's all money. It's all money. It was to be a big power couple. That's it. Because Jay Z also is in the other side too, you know. But they want to hide it. It'd be different if they came out and just said, "Hey, I'm gay," blah blah blah. No, it can't be that way though, because it's a ritual, so it can't be that way. If you guys only knew how big and how deep and how far this really goes worldwide, people would understand more. Now, back in I think it was 1999, Diddy decided to talk to I think it was Conan O'Brien about him joking about locking women up at the parties and limiting their yeah, he locks them in rooms. He locks them in rooms and stuff with no air conditioning. He'll shut off every air so that, I can't even say it, but yeah. This guy, a lot of his attorneys had to stop even representing him because they could be implicated in all of this. So this guy, Mark Agnelbilio, he's just going to use him till his money's ran out. And that's it. Let's see where it says it at. Right here it is.
Alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. All right, first guest tonight is a two-time Grammy-winning artist and one of the biggest stars in hip-hop music. His latest album is called P. Diddy and Bad Boy Records present We Invented the Remix. Please welcome P. Diddy. See?
Holla. What's up, New York? How y'all doing?
P. Diddy, all you've done is wake up the people that fell asleep in front of the set.
Wake up. Wake your asses
woke up right now. How are you?
I'm doing great.
What do I call you? You were Puff Daddy, then you were P. Diddy.
Yeah.
By the way, the word Puff Daddy, go look up the word Puff. That's gay. Go look up the word Daddy. That's father. So he actually named himself Gay Father.
What are you? Do you have a new one now? Or is this you going to stick with P. Diddy?
Yeah, I'm using the government thing today. I'm going with Sean.
Sean, you're Sean today.
Yeah, Sean. I'm using it with my mama named me today. I'm feeling comfortable with you.
That's good.
So I'm gonna let you call me what my mother calls me.
Then you will call me C.
C.
Now, first of all, you can make someone famous overnight just by sampling their sound.
Yeah.
I am the human beatbox. So I'll get you a copy of that, and then you can just see what you want to do with it, kind of thing. Maybe that slides in someplace real nice. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me ask you for some advice here, because clearly I need some.
Huh, what was that?
I'm the human beatbox. Nobody. You're legendary for the parties that you throw.
Mhm.
You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Correct.
Yes.
You know.
Huh?
Yeah.
1999.
You got a live show. You got a live.
I have a loud show now. Yeah. You're a killer party. What's the
Yeah.
ingredient? What do you do to make just an amazing killer party? Because mine, I put out the Cheese Whiz. I put on the Paula Anka.
Wrong
No one
move.
comes. Wrong move.
See, you're doing the wrong things.
Wrong
boy.
thing. Okay.
This is what you need to do. Women, beautiful women, of course.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful men for the ladies, of course.
Wouldn't it be better if there weren't beautiful men there? There were just a lot of beautiful women, and then just the guy.
No. You have to make. There's enough ladies to go around. You have to make the ladies, give the ladies what they need too. You know, you have to take care of your women.
Take care of the ladies. Okay.
Ladies, yeah.
Gotcha. That's
Yeah.
good.
Can't force a situation.
Right. What about?
Can't force a square peg into a round hole.
That's the story of my life, my friend.
Okay, you need that.
I wish you had told me that a long time ago.
Well, I'm here now, brother. It's not too late.
What about like celebrities? You have a lot of celebrities
Okay,
at your.
first you have to listen. I'm giving you the menu. Okay, let's just take things slow. Okay, it's all right. He's learning. He's learning,
and I'm slow.
Yes.
I'm very slow.
Check it out. This is my man. We go way back, but he hasn't told y'all that. We'll talk about that later.
We go way back.
Way back. But check this out.
When was that, by the way? We'll get to that later. All right.
Okay. Now we need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just different
Plurals.
blend. You need the
Blends.
ladies. You need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No.
What?
No. I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They
Right.
just, so if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
Yeah.
rock with me. But just
Right.
check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you talking about?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people
Yeah.
start getting gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sexy. New word for you.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying. No, it was a new
Sean,
party.
you're in my house now, you see.
Please,
You stumbled into my house.
Please.
It's okay. It's going to be fine.
Okay, cool. Please let me finish.
Okay. Please.
You need some good music, and you need me, of course.
Yes, you
Yeah.
spice up the party. Has a celebrity ever tried to crash your party?
All the time.
Like what? Name a celebrity that tried to just that wasn't invited, but so badly wanted to be at one of your parties they crashed.
Oh, I mean, this guy would have been invited. I didn't know he was in town. I had a big birthday party downtown at Cipriani's. We had everybody from Muhammad Ali to Magic Johnson, Naomi Campbell, Martha Stewart, whole eclectic group. Oh yeah,
Was Martha Stewart getting all sweaty?
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah. She
Sexy. Wow.
Well, Martha is a little.
Hey, you're telling me. Trust me. I know.
Around the.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that later. But yeah. So there's a long line outside, and then I actually saw. I was pulling up. I saw the Fonz. Henry Winkler jumped over the barricade, pushed past two security. I promise you, went underneath another barricade and ran into the party and hid in the bathroom.
Henry Winkler
until the coast was cleared. Yo, it was intense getting into this party.
Yeah, it's the Fonz. You think the Fonz could just walk in? He's like hiding in the bathroom.
Once he was in there, he was a Fonz. See, the Fonz has to do what he has to do,
Yeah.
He made sure he was in there. A lot of other people were left outside and they were kind of mad at me, but they learned their lesson. The next time they come to the party, they get there early.
Right. Get there early.
Get there early, no doubt.
All right. And next time I'm going to be there, right?
Yeah, no
We're doing
doubt.
the human beatbox for the whole party.
Next time he's going to be there. So if you listen to all the names and just go back and listen to all the names he's telling you. Now, we're going to go over to something interesting that I found because, everybody kept asking, why is your name Puff Daddy? Why is your name Puff Daddy? Well, what does this say? Can anybody read that? Yep. His mom is the one that got him into it, believe it or not, Christy. But anybody read that? What's the slang for puffy? What's the slang for puff? What's the slang for puffy? A gay man. A gay man. Especially one who is effeminate. Okay. Now, I want to show you something else. Okay. Daddy slang addresses as a boyfriend or male romantic partner, especially if he's older. It also has to do with father. Okay. It's a slang for father. So what did P. Diddy name himself? Puff Daddy, right? It says that he's the only one that ever named himself Puff Daddy, right? Sean Combs, also known by his stage name Diddy, formerly Puff Daddy, and P. Diddy is an American rapper. Okay? So everybody wanted to know, why did he name himself that? Well, Puff is gay. Daddy equals father. So Puff, so he is gay father of the industry. Do you get it now? He is the gay father of the industry. Does everybody get that now? Everybody understand what that means? So puff in slang in other countries means gay. Daddy means father. So Puff Daddy means gay father. Why do you think at the last thing that he went to when he was dressed in black and he laid down on the stairs and he just laid there like he was just the Lord? Why do you think he did stuff like that? In this industry, Puff was known as the gay father. Okay. That's what he was known for. That's what he changed his name to. And it's so weird that people didn't figure that out. I've been saying it for a long time. I'm like, what do you think Puff means? I mean, all you got to do is Google it and it says a gay man. Okay. What's a daddy? It equals a father. Okay. So Puff Daddy is a gay father. Everybody in the industry knows this. So once you get in with Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, then you are walking into the depths of hell with the satanic rituals. Whether you are gay or not, you have to participate. Because if you don't participate, they're going to drug you until you do participate. And just like a lot of people said, that even if Diddy wanted something from someone, by 24 hours, he would have exactly what he wanted from them because he would have the blackmail. And we're not just talking about other men and other women. We're talking about the little people. Okay. So you may be starting to get drunk and you may be like, and look, feeling a little dizzy. And you may think that, if you're a girl, you may think that you're with a guy. Okay. And then you're getting even more drugged up or whatever they're doing. And then all of a sudden you're with another woman. And then all of a sudden you're with a kid and you don't know it. And then the next morning you wake up and they play it back to you and say, okay, now you are going to do what we tell you to do, how we tell you to do it, and what we tell you. And that's how the blackmail comes in. The same exact thing as Epstein. But if you think that gay father is the only one, sadly mistaken. He's not. And all those people that think that that body baby oil was baby oil, nope. And when they found the tunnel, and you go down in the tunnel, they have a theater room with only 35 seats. What do you think that room was called? Anybody got an idea? Anybody ever heard of this? All right. Anybody ever heard of this? I'm getting ready to bring it up. I have to look on a different search engine because some people you can't find it on certain search engines. You have to go to other search engines to find it. Anybody ever heard of Young Chop? Anybody ever heard of that? They're trying to take away that too. Okay, so I think it's this one right here. All right, here we go.
The fuck is the red room? What is the red room, bro? I'm trying to find out. You let me the fuck know. I don't know, bro. I just heard some crazy shit about some red room. I heard, the information about the shit. What red room? Red room at Diddy house. Man, get the fuck out of my house. Ooh! He's talking about French Montana. No, I don't know what the fuck going on in the red room, big dog. Bro, what red room though? What red room? What red room? I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Hold on, wait, y'all, we gonna be good. What? What the fuck are you talking about? Why would he put that on live knowing I'm on live? Why would you say that? What red room you talking about? Bro, I heard about the shit, bro. I heard you know some information about the shit. I'm trying to find out what's good for that. I don't know information about what? About the red room. With who? With Diddy crib, I don't recall that. Oh, my mom, I don't recall that. We talking about Zoe. I mean, bro, I'm on live, bro. We can't talk about what her personal shit.
Bro, we on live. We can't talk about personal shit. And ever since then, Young Chop has been in jail. Did you know that? Ever since then, Young Chop has been in jail. Yep. So let me inform you on the Red Room. The Red Room is the Red Rum Room. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I can't speak it. You're going to have to follow along with me with what I'm saying. That is where they have 35 seats. And in another room is where it's taking place. And 35 of the main people sit there and watch it happen to the little people. Get it now? Because of the SRA, satanic ritual. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of those kids that showed up never made it back out. They never came back out. And I've been saying this for years upon years upon years. And like I said, everybody called me crazy and everything else. And I was like, okay, I'm crazy. Whatever. What do I know? You know, I'm just a person. But I really wish that these people would quit talking about all these grown ass motherfucking adults having orgies when they're satanic ritual orgies. Okay? They're not just fucking orgies. They're ugh, I can't say it, but I hope you know what I'm talking about. I can't just blurt it out because, I can't. But they're not your typical just threesomes, foursomes, whatever. That's not what it is. And it's all so that they can blackmail people and get more power from their demon, their Lucifer, from that. I want to tell you another reason he's not eating is because he's been a actual drug addict for 15 straight years and he's detoxing like a mofo. When you're detoxing from 15 years of straight everything known to man, I don't think normally you're hungry. You're puking, you're shaking, you're everything but gonna eat. You're not gonna eat. You're not gonna eat nothing. You're gonna have the pains. You're gonna be balled up. If you see people that have went through hardcore withdrawing, that's what he's going through, and he's not going to eat. He's just not. Everything he'll eat, he'll throw up. I mean, and it's going to take a long time. Yeah, he's going to be shitting, throwing up, his body's aching. He's going to feel like he's in death. He's going to feel like he's dying. But the people at the jail know how to take care of that shit. And they've got medics on call. They got people, nurses and doctors right there watching his every move, and probably giving him something to help with like Suboxone or some shit like that just to help him a little bit. And watching his every move and all of that, it takes months when you've been doing it for 15 years straight, every single day, 24 hours a day. Yeah, he don't deserve anything. No, he doesn't. And neither do all these other sick, twisted actors, actresses, singers, whatever you want to call them. They don't deserve nothing. They don't deserve anything. They Matter of fact, they all need to be thrown in there. They're all guilty. They've all done it. They all know about it. And they all need to be thrown in there and locked away. Because this ain't going to stop. Do you think just because they got Diddy, it's going to stop? Do you think just because they've got now a verdict for, what was it? The guy who gave him the key to the city, the mayor, is indicted now for, getting funds that he shouldn't have gotten through election funds, fraud, and stuff like that. No, none of this is going to stop until you get to the root of the problem. And I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm not even going to talk about who they are and what they are, but they own everything. They own everybody. And until those people go away, then it's never going to stop. In what, 4 or 5 more years, you're going to have another one go down for the same damn thing. And then they're going to be all blacklisted and, oh, how horrible are you, when they're all the same exact way. Like, I can't express it enough. I think Friday night we'll talk about Wade Wilson, because I didn't want to be on here a long time. Money is the root to all evil, but it's blood money. If you've got to remember this, even money that we get from, employers and stuff, all comes from some kind of blood money. That's why it's the root to all evil, because it comes from some kind of blood. Somebody had to sacrifice something for that money. Even if we do it legit, even if we do it legit, even if we go have a job, it doesn't mean that company ain't doing something wrong, or that money didn't come from doing something wrong. It's always been that way. But you got the sickest of the sickest Luciferian people that they do everything opposite of what God does. And if you can just imagine how God wants you to love thy neighbor, God wants you to protect even one hair on a child's head. God wants you to, not kill, not lie, not bear false witness, all these things, honor thy mother and thy father. They have to do the complete opposite of what God wants, or you're not in. Even if you don't want to be in, you have to be in. Does that make sense? And the people want the fame so bad that, honey, they'll do it. They'll do it. They won't think twice about it. They'll think nobody will ever know, and they'll do it. We're not just talking about singers. We're talking about athletes. We're talking about all of them. Do you know that Super Bowl is the biggest day for trafficking for little ones? Did you know that? That's the worst day of some children's lives. I don't even watch the Super Bowl anymore because of it. I don't even watch movies because of it. I don't even listen to these people's music because of it. Now, the other day, I will say I watched Beetlejuice. That's the first time I've watched a movie in 7 years, and it was quite cute and a good little movie. But I didn't think about anything but the cute little movie Beetlejuice. That's all I thought about. But no, it's way deeper. It's way bigger. And now when you go and talk to Clive Davis, you know what he says? He don't even know who Diddy is. And he's walking around like Harvey Weinstein, having to hang on to people and shit. And somebody said, what do you think about Diddy being locked up? And he looked over at the guy and he's like, who's Diddy? Who's Diddy? I don't know, Clive. It's the same person that whenever Whitney Houston was unalived and you continued to party while she was upstairs in the bathtub. Maybe the same reason. There you go. And he started out with Clive Davis because that's what his mommy told him to do. Diddy's mommy told him to sleep with all the big executives and get into this Luciferian thing. But they all do it. It ain't just the people that's deleted their ex. It's not just Nickelodeon. It's not just Disney. It's all of them. It's whoever you've ever looked up to. Our reality is a complete and utter lie. And that's the truth. And I don't even know how else to explain it except to tell you that what you know about reality is not reality. Hey, Queen, how are you? And so I just try hard to stick as close to God as I can. I try hard to come and, express my feelings to you, but to do it in a way that, you know, um, I'm kind of glad that I'm shadow banned because that way most of this of what I say don't go nowhere. You know, I don't have my channels ripped down and shit because I'm just trying to wake people up. I'm glad I'm shadow banned because I don't want hundreds and thousands of people anymore listening to what I have to say and figuring out that I'm telling the truth. I don't want it anymore. I just want the people to know that it's bigger than Diddy and it's not just Diddy. And there's so much more out there. So much more, just so much more. And, what pisses me off is, yeah, you're right, tie dye Grammy. What pisses me off is that they won't ever get to the root of the problem. Ever. I don't think we will ever see that. And no, I am shadow banned, SDA. I'm very shadow banned. Oh, no. Ever since I uploaded that video and I didn't put it up for everybody to see, and they gave me that warning, that means I'm shadow banned. They let me know I have another month left before all my people will be notified when I'm live. No, I'm shadow banned. And that's okay. I don't care. Yeah, it goes so deep and it's so disgusting and it's things that you don't even I've talked to women that have been at those parties. I have talked to women that have been, at the satanic things. Back when my channel was huge, I had a lot of guests. And I'm glad I don't do that anymore because I don't want to do it anymore. I just want people to remember fuck Diddy, fuck all these grown ass men and these grown ass women. What about the little ones? What about them? Everybody's so heartbroken over what happened to Cassie. Okay, a lot of us have been through it ourselves. But didn't she put herself there to be a star? She also took that fucking oath too. And didn't she watch what happened to children? She damn sure did. So you have to pick your fights. You have to pick your battles. You have to decide. I've been in a relationship just like that. No different. And you got to remember, these women lived high on the hog. They got everything that they wanted and more. Well, they try. They try, just like with mine, but they'll take you down eventually. They'll take you down because those superstars will go find you. I'm sticking to the side of Jesus too. Amen on that. But the superstars will go find you and they'll tear you down because they don't want their little secret out, or their goons or whatever. And thank God I'm shadow banned because maybe my words will get out there a little bit more than just the way that they had been before, and people got scared of me because I knew too much. And just remember when you go to bed at night, pray for the little ones that are right now having to endure something right now. Just remember that. I know that all of you love your babies. I know that all of you, you know, love your grandbabies. And these are some of these children don't even have a birth certificate. They don't have nothing. They're not even thought of. Nobody's ever even saw them, met them, nothing. And you just have to be careful. But pray for them because God will answer the prayers. God will open the doors. God can take these people down. Only God has the power to do it. That's right. That's right. And they don't like that. They don't like you having that kind of intelligence and insight. They want you to be dumb and keep being dumb. Someone needs to zap Diddy's power that he has from prison. It's already zapped. He now has to face the devil. He has to face his crimes. He has to face what he's done. When they're done with you, they're done with you, and this is what happens to you. And notice it happens every 4 to 5 years, and then people get all excited thinking it's all going to stop, and this is the big fish. The whole pyramid. It's not no big fish. He's just one of many. He's just one of fucking, at this point, one of thousands. And you think the FBI don't see those tapes just like they did with Hillary Clinton? You think the FBI don't see those little people on there? You think the FBI don't see everybody that's attended them parties and been doing all that? You don't think the FBI has seen it all? How come they ain't indicting everybody? Pretty weird, huh? Because a lot of times they're in on it too, and they're only told to take a certain person down, and that's it. Unfortunately, it's very sad. But if you believe in God, you better damn sure believe in Lucifer. You better believe in Satan. And you know how you know God has powers to make things get happen and get done? You better believe so does Satan. So you can't believe in one and not believe in the other. There's no such thing. But I do have some new weight calls, and I'll probably go live maybe tomorrow night. And thank you, Queen. Thank you so much, baby, for that super sticker of $1.99. You're a sweetheart. I appreciate you. And just for that, I got something I want to play for you.
Y'all made it right clear. My heart's full, no bull. Y'all the MVPs here, lifting me higher on this empire built on trust. Donations flew in, bam, dreams no longer dust. Thank you, my angels, for the stacks, the racks. Y'all turn my struggle into smooth sailing tracks. Loyalty, return, universe's favor won't lack. Thank you, my angels. Y'all got the illest backs.
I love you too, sweetheart. It goes all back to them. It is for the richest of the richest of the richest. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna put my Rumble on tomorrow night. I'm gonna go on Rumble. Okay, I can talk more free speech on Rumble than I can here. And I'm going to show you some things that um, that I've had for a while and things like that. And I'm going to talk a little bit more depth and detail because I can actually talk there. So I think I'll do that tomorrow night. Um, and we'll just go over some things that I know about and how I got my information and stuff like that. Probably not till 10 or 11. About 10 or 11. And then I'll tell you as much as I know about how far up this goes and who all is the main people. Um, my Rumble link. Hang on 1 second. Let me get it here. It's right here, and we will go over it tomorrow, probably about 11. That's my Rumble channel because I feel safer. Um, I've even got some of the videos where I tried to wake people up over there. And so I feel safer going over there and talking um, than I do here. And I can be free and I can say names and I can say what I know and I can pull everything out and I can show you things. And Victoria's with her daddy. She just went to bed with daddy. But she's doing great. She now eats like healthy choice for dogs, and it's like in a bag, and you keep it in the refrigerator, and it's got real chicken and carrots and peas and stuff. And then I put it in the microwave for 20 seconds, and then she eats it all up. So I love each and every one of you, and I thank you so much for being here. But I will put it on my um, what do you call that? On my community post as well. And just know that I will be there tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Um, no, no, that no. Normally my hubby sits here, but he's not here. Um, he went to bed already. He was tired. So we will go into depth with this, and then you'll get to know a little bit more about where I'm coming from and how I got there. Okay. And I love you too. You all take care of yourselves. And just remember God, put God first. God can move mountains. Only God can stop this. God sees all. He sees all. I love you. I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for being here. Take care of yourselves and one another.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much. I don't know who became a member, but thank you. I can't see who became a member. And once we get done and everything, you guys will learn a lot more tomorrow night. And I'm out of here. Take care.